Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your nighttime, right time DJ, DJ Music. As I always say, I got 15 minutes to rock this post, so let me get straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, ever had the case of mistaken identity? Chances are, if you're white, probably not. Ever had somebody walk up to you and say, "Hey, come here, you look like the guy I was looking for"? Chances are, if you're white, probably not. Here goes a case where the police actually feel that they are absolutely right about doing what they're about to do to this man that you see on the screen. Fortunately, your brother had the wherewithal about him to realize, wait a minute, this could escalate pretty damn soon. Now, when you listen to this clip, folks, I always say the best way to listen to something instead of watching it sometime is to hear it first. That way you don't see the participants. You only hear the words. Then go back and look at the video with the two people in the video, or the folks that's in the video. That way you'll get a bigger and broader perspective of who's right and who's wrong. I venture to say that not too many white folks in the United States of America have to walk around or sit in a mall, and when the police walk up to them and call them the wrong name or assume that they have the right guy. I don't think that they have to go through this much of a beef. That's the best way to put it, to prove that I'm not who you're looking for. Why should I have to prove to you that I'm not the person that you're looking for? Or are you that blinded, or are you that colorblind that all black people look the same? Now, this particular post right here, I have on a red shirt. This man here has on a red shirt. I can guarantee you right now, if you go get that man and put that man in the room with me, there's absolutely no way in hell you can confuse the two of us. The only thing that we have in common right now is the color of our skin. He has no hair, and he has on a red shirt. That's the three commonalities that we have right now. That's it. But as you can see, that makes no difference, that makes no difference to the police. Look for yourself, folks. Watch this video, and I'm going to come back with my comments.
Wrong. Hey, no, if you're wrong, you're racial profile. Am I? Yeah, you're wrong. You're assuming I'm someone that I'm not. Are you Jake? No, I'm not Jake. Hi, you look like Jake. There you go. I look like Jake. Yeah, but you're Jake. No. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. So you're Jake. Okay. Get out of my face, man. You guys are harassing me. Yes, you guys are. Hey, you're fucking harassing me. Yes, you are. No. He's harassing me. Why are you harassing me? You're assuming I'm someone I'm not. Okay, if you're not, then... No. You're not free to go. Okay. Us? Am I being detained? Yeah, you are. For what? Because I think you have a number. You think? Yeah. That's an illusion. That's an illusion. You think? Stand up for your hands. I'm not. For what? I don't have a warrant. You have the wrong guy. No, you're very wrong. Okay, no, you are wrong. What do you mean if you're wrong? You're wrong. You're wrong. We're not going to play this game. Hold on. No. You guys are not going to try to manhandle me. I'm not under arrest. I didn't do nothing. For what? For what? Can you tell me for what? For what? I'm under arrest for what? No. If you got the wrong guy, I'm shooting all of you guys. Let me get your card. Can I get your card? Okay. I'm not standing up. Listen, I'm not under arrest. I don't have a warrant. I don't have any officer. Hey, yo. Hey, officer. No. Matter of fact, look at my ID.
He got the wrong guy, I'm telling y'all.
My ID, motherfucker. You guys do got the wrong guy. You guys are fucking stupid.
That's not you.
You guys are racial profile thinking I'm somebody. I take both of you motherfuckers. Take them cuffs off.
Sir.
I got them. Take them cuffs off. I'll take both of you motherfuckers right now.
This guy got the cleanest record. Y'all just...
I'll take both of you motherfuckers right now. Take the cuffs off.
For me, y'all
got
the wrong...
Stupid, man. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers.
Bro, they want to get tough. Grab his fucking wall.
You are stupid. I don't know how you
became a cop. Got the wrong dude.
Matter of fact, anybody can become a cop nowadays. Yeah, so you guys really had no other choice to do? You guys really had nothing else to go to college for but be a cop and harass me? To assume I'm somebody I'm not? My ID's in my back pocket. Watch how funny this is. Go ahead, look at it. No, don't hang me. Look at it. Oh, what does that say?
Fucked up.
What does that say? Oh.
Wrong guy.
Oh.
Wrong guy.
Oh my God. No, get the fuck off me, dude. Get off me, dude.
Bro, you fucked up.
I need your cards. I need your supervisor over here. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor over here. You guys are the stupidest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. How'd you guys... What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Look at him. Look at him. Get him. The tough guy. And this guy here.
No, what do you mean? I look like him. I need your guys. Supervisor. Sir, can you please come here? Are you the supervisor? These guys are racist profiling me. They assume I'm someone that I'm not. I told them I'm not who they think I am. And they said, no, you are. I'm positive you are. So, I need their cards. I need your card. I need your card. I need your card. No. Yes, I request your supervisor. Why is that?
Bro, that was fucked up.
You guys wasn't us.
No, these are the people.
Yes, I'm the people. You guys are us. So,
That's because they're corrupt as fuck.
I would like okay, I would like your card to work. Yep. And I'm gonna file a report on you, and you. Because you guys are all stupid. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I ever met in my life.
See you later. You're glad? Why, bro?
You guys really work?
This motherfucker.
Is that how you guys work nowadays? You assume someone is someone and that's it? That's all you guys do? Yeah? Oh my God, what is American gangster? You're allowed to.
Allowed to what?
Talk to somebody, and if
It wasn't allowed to talk to somebody. You arrested him.
Handcuff someone and try to.
right, then he made a mistake, and then once he figured out who you were, he unhandcuffed you.
What if somebody did that to you?
Go to jail.
What if somebody did that
I
to
was
you?
going to jail anyways.
Huh?
Matter of fact, I was going to jail
Yes.
anyways.
You got life fucked up. You ain't gonna just buckle up and just
Leave. Let's get out of here. You guys leave. Leave. You guys get the fuck out of here. No, you guys have a good night. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Get the fuck out of here, piece of shit. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. Get the fuck out of my face.
We're not in your face.
What do you mean? You just
Just
arrested
down
him.
here.
You guys just try to.
Just released us. So if he wants to make a complaint, he will make it.
I will make a complaint.
All right.
Believe me, I will. I will make a complaint on all three of you guys.
That's fine.
Do your job better.
No,
You guys
some
supposed
bitch
to be upstanding fucking citizens. You
They're
guys
not.
supposed to be
They're bogus as
upholding the
shit.
law. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I ever met. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Come on, man.
Let's go.
That's the stupidest shit I ever met, man.
You good, bro? You alright?
Let's go.
No, there's
Tell me about your game, Brother, stupid, man, one bit. So you guys can make a mistake and kill someone and be like, oh, well, you don't give a fuck. How do you know? This nigga turned out, somebody got killed or no?
Nobody did.
Somebody could have done
Nobody did.
Oh, so until it happens, that's when you guys try to take some responsibility.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody's going to jail. No.
Dumbest motherfuckers. Piece of shit ass cops. You see that shit, yo?
yeah.
Oh my God, yo.
You see that shit, yo? You see that shit, yo? Let me pause this right here. You see that shit, yo? You heard what the police said? When the guy at the end of the clip said, okay, so when were you willing to make a mistake? When somebody got killed? That's when you would own up to your mistake? You think as police you have the right to just go around and stop people at all willy-nilly and ask them who they are when they say, no, I'm not the person that you're looking for? They don't have the right to tell you no? They don't have the right to say, you can't detain me just on what you're thinking? When I ask for a supervisor to correct you folks, you tell me that I can't see a supervisor. He's not going to waste his time coming out here for a petty complaint like this. What if that man was on the ground, choked out like George Floyd? Would have been a petty complaint there? Because if we go a little farther into this clip, when they take him off the stool, you'll see that the man recognized, wait a minute. There's about to be some more violence. It's 2 against 1 right now. Discretion be the better part of valor. My ID's in my back pocket. Let me shut y'all up right quickly. No apology. No, I'm sorry, sir. Just a bunch of bullshit excuses of why they think, as police, they have the right to do what they want to do to anyone. And this is white folks included. Now, if you look at the backdrop through this whole clip, every time that I see these videos, you always see white bystanders in the background. Not one of them picked up the cell phone. Let me record this for validity's sake. So the police can't come back later on and say, hey, well, he was arrested. He was resisting. He said something. He made some threatening gestures. This man's sitting in a chair. It's obvious that he has nothing in his hands. So what part of this video is he threatening the police? Let me go a little farther into this. Let me see if I can pull up this particular clip here, part of this clip, folks. Let me go a little farther here. Yeah, let's take it from right here. This is the part I want to cover again. Let's take it from right here. See if I can get it to play now. I'm going to pause this for a second so I can start this over, okay? All right, folks. As you see right here, the man he's surrounded by 2 policemen. Watch the police's reaction. Watch what the first thing that he goes for. Watch carefully. Pay attention.
You guys are not going to try to manhandle me. I'm not under arrest. I didn't do nothing. For what? For what? Can you tell me for what? For what? I'm under arrest for what? No. If you got the wrong guy, I'm suing all of you guys. Let me get your card. Can I get your card? Can I get your card? Okay. I'm not standing up for you, Bill. Listen, I'm not under arrest. I don't have a warrant. I don't have any. Officer. Hey, yo. Hey.
What's the first thing he reaches for, folks? What's the first part of that man's body he reaches for? His neck. Now, the man says, he asked him, what am I being arrested for? What am I being charged with? You have the right to ask the police that. What am I being charged with? Too many times scenes like these end up with scenes like George Floyd. The police running roughshod over black people, and white folks still ask us, what the fuck are we mad at? Slavery been over with. Jim Crow been over with. Segregation been over with. Racism is all but dead in our country. Race relations haven't been as good as they've been in the history of the United States of America. Meanwhile, black people are still getting snuffed out on a daily basis. Just this month alone, folks, I can count 4 or 5 different instances of black people dealing with police, or policing, I should say, and lose their life. Young lady and young man in their home sleeping 1 o'clock in the morning. Police say they serve a no-knock warrant. 8 bullets enter this young woman's body. Another clip of a young lady shot 5 times while the policeman stood up over her. You can clearly hear the lady saying, you're harassing me, why are you always bothering me? Stop it, this ain't necessary. He tases her, gets her on the ground. The lady is no more than probably 120 pounds soaking wet. He is at least 200 and some change. How much of a threat is she to him? So much of a threat that he felt threatened that he had to back up off of her, take 4 steps back, and shoot her 5 times. Damn near at point blank range. Walter Scott didn't want to go to jail again. Ran from the police, shot in the back. And you white folks have the nerve to ask us what we're still mad at? You folks have the nerve to ask us why we out here looting, why we out here protesting, why we out here tearing shit up? When you were able to go to the Capitol building armed and nothing happened? And you ask us why when we were just sitting in a park, or just sitting in a break room, or just out barbecuing or selling water? Our lives is either being threatened or taken. Fuck's wrong with you for asking us a stupid question like that? Your silence is complacent. You're all right with what the police are doing. That's all I got to say about this, folks. Leave your comments at the bottom. I'm out.